hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean, yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Well, today is a gloomy, overcast, rainy, windy day outside here in Maryland. It's the perfect day to get started on my Christmas decor. Today, I am going to be working here in my dining room. I want to do a nature-inspired Christmas tree. I've seen a lot of people doing them online, and I just really felt inspired to do one of my own. It may not be quite as elaborate as some that I've seen, but I am excited to use some of my dried flowers that I've collected from my garden over the past month and bring them inside to create this nature-inspired Christmas tree for my dining room. But before I get into that, I took a little trip to one of my favorite places to get Christmas inspiration and just kind of any indoor decor inspiration. I went to a place called The Mill. They are located in Fallston, Maryland, and have the most amazing decor from all different kinds of vendors with a very kind of farmhouse, rustic, vintage kind of feel to the store. It's actually made up of a couple of different places. There's one location that is called the Tin Can, and they're all kind of separate and on their own, but the Tin Can focuses more on vintage decor. And there's a place called the Farmhouse District, I believe it is. If that's wrong, I'll put it on the screen. And they are a little bit more upscale, a little bit more elevated. And then the mill, the painted mill, is in another building, and they kind of have this mixture of vintage feel, real like earthy, natural type decor, farmhouse inspired decor. They have really cute like apparel for women, like clothing and accessories, purses, all kinds of stuff. It's just a really fun place. So I'm gonna take you along and just get a little bit inspired, get into the Christmas spirit, and then we'll come back and we'll get into beginning this nature-inspired Christmas tree.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas I only wanna be close to you. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. Well, I'm all for Christmas. It's a magical time full of kisses. Take a walk outside and tickle the snowman's nose. Moving nimbly, did you hear something from the chimney? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Oh,
was a fun little trip for me to take. I hope that you enjoyed it as well, and that maybe you got inspired with some of the decor that I showed you. I know that I certainly was, and it definitely got me in the Christmas mood. I wanted to show you a little bit of what I got there. I did not go crazy, mostly practical stuff, but I got a bag of pine cones. I thought that these might be cute to use on my nature-inspired Christmas tree. I might be turning some of these into ornaments. And I got very, very practical 2 dish towels. This forest green color, I just thought that they felt really nice and absorbent. I hate when dish towels are not absorbent. These feel really absorbent, and that green color goes with a lot of colors in my great room, in my pillows, and in my rug, and just with the overall green theme that I have going on with my indoor plants and my plants outside. And then I got a box of peppermint sticks. I have had a really hard time finding these soft peppermint sticks the past few years, so I wanted to be sure to pick up this box. We love having these on hand for hot chocolate during the whole season. My kids love them in their hot chocolate, so definitely picked up a box of peppermint sticks. And that's it. So let's get started on this nature-inspired Christmas tree. I probably will end up doing a lot of voiceover because my kids will be home any minute now from school, and there'll be a lot of background noise. So I am excited to put this together with you, and I will definitely do some more like video tomorrow when the lighting is hopefully better and we have a little bit more sunshine. So let's get started. The first of the natural elements that I'm bringing into my nature-inspired Christmas tree are a bunch of dried hydrangeas from my yard. They, I think, make a perfect Christmas decoration for a tree or for a container, just all kinds of things. So I definitely am so happy that I cut some of my dried hydrangeas, and I even got some from my mom. She has a bunch of limelights, and she cut a bunch of hydrangeas and dried them for me as well. So I just went through and tucked them all into the tree, making sure to put some of the bigger ones on the bottom and some of the smaller ones on the top. Next, I began to add some of my Oh So Easy red roses that I dried hanging on my chandelier here. I went through and just trimmed off a lot of the bottom leaves so that they were more like picks that I could just stick back into the Christmas tree. And I just went around and added those little pops of red all throughout the tree. I clustered some together in groupings of 3, some in 2, some in 1, just kind of scattered them all throughout the tree.
While we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing, just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. We're chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Later we meet under the mistletoe, while Santa's busy saying ho ho ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face, and later we warm up by the fireplace. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before.
To dry the oranges, I cut them in about a 1/4 inch thick slice, and I put them in the oven at 175 and let them dry in there for about 6 hours. The timing may vary depending on your oven or how thick or thin your orange slices are, but mine turned out really nicely. And then I went through and I just began to make ornaments out of them using some twine and a large sewing needle. I just went ahead and tied it in a bow or a knot, and that's it. It was so simple, and I think they look so pretty on the tree.
These are the good times with you, baby. This year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la 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 la, oh, oh, la 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 la, oh, oh, la 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 la. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree.
The next natural element that I'm adding to the tree are some pine cones. I thought that they would look real nice glued onto these clothespins, and I decided to paint the clothespins a pretty gold color so that they would just kind of blend into the tree nicely and just look a little bit prettier. So I went through and spray painted all of these that gold color, and then my daughter Sadie, who's almost 13, volunteered to help me glue them onto the clothespins and put them on the tree for me.
Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la 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 la, oh, 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 oh.
I decided to keep going and add more decor throughout the dining room, and I will probably add more decor as the weeks go on, but we're just gonna start here. So I picked up this beautiful big poinsettia from one of our local nurseries and decided that it needed repotted. It was pretty rebound and in a really small pot, so I'm hoping that by putting it in some fresh soil, it will last all through the season. I realized that you just saw this garland in the last clip because I had already added it, but here I am actually adding it. I love this garland. I got it this year from Target. It's a Hearth and Hand brand, looks very realistic. So I'm just adding that and some of my silver and some glasses, some glass mugs for a hot cocoa bar with some of these peppermint sticks that I picked up at the mill, and I think that it just looks so cute and classic. I love classic looking Christmas decor. I went ahead and I cut some arborvitae, some of my green giant arborvitae from my backyard, just to add that little special final touch to this tray. I think it turned out really, really cute. I am so happy with how everything turned out. I think it looks beautiful. You can do so many different things. You can use whatever dried floral you might have. You can do something different at the top, like some grasses instead of a star, some more dried floral up there, a more natural looking tree skirt. Just, you can do whatever you want to do, but I'm really, really pleased with how this tree and the dining room turned out. And like I said, I will be adding more to the dining room over the coming weeks, but I think that this was a really great start to the Christmas season. So thank you so much for joining me and watching as I decorate. I hope that you got some inspiration from this, and I will talk to you in the next video, hopefully very soon.